Oh, Simba's hissing. Simba's growling.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
I would like to give a shout out to Molly Fanton. Thank you so much for your patronage this month and your generous support. It is 10:37 a.m. I just walked into the recovery room and Ditto came out from under the day sofa. How you doing, Ditto? So, Ditto was kind of active overnight. He spent most of the night under the day sofa sleeping on the quilt. But there was one point, I want to say around 2:30 in the morning, when it sounded like a whole family of raccoons was outside making all kinds of noise, chattering away. And I noticed that Ditto jumped up onto the shelf by the windows to check it out to see what was going on. And there were a few other times in the night where he got up to look out the windows. And then this morning I heard him using the litter box. And now I'm going to give him some food. It's about 10:40 a.m. It's kind of late, but I did not sleep well at all. It was one of those nights where like things keep waking you up and then you can't fall back asleep right away, which is rare for me. Usually I sleep really well. Usually I fall asleep like, within a few minutes and I am just like totally asleep until I wake up. But yesterday that was not the case. So that's why things are a little late today. This is going to be an interesting week for me because I need to attend a business conference. Thankfully, it's online, but it's still going to be a huge chunk of my day. So we'll see how this works out. I just gave Ditto the first half of his breakfast. It's some homemade raw food, one of the Stella and Chewy patties. I put the decongestion tinctures in it, and I was getting like 4 drops of that. And the herb mix, the B vitamins, and salmon oil. And I had ordered some salmon oil from Amazon that arrived yesterday, and I just looked at it and I realized it's not just plain salmon oil. It's actually salmon oil and pollock and a white fish oil. It's like a blend. So I hope he likes that. And he wants some pets before he eats. If I have some time this evening, I would like to run to Petco or PetSmart and see if I could get him a real brush. Eat your food, Ditto. You like it, okay? You like it. You're welcome, okay? Ditto says thank you for the food. Okay, you're welcome, Ditto. You can eat. You're welcome. Eat your food, okay? Eat your food, Ditto. You're welcome. Okay, eat it, because I gotta see if Hydrox is outside and if he wants food. Okay? Let me go check on Hydrox and you eat your food, okay? Eat your food and let me check on Hydrox. Eat. Manja. Manja. Meanwhile, Boo was finishing his breakfast here. He ate about half of it downstairs, which is good for him, and I put a few crunchies on it here. But look what's going on. Look. Stella has decided to finish it, and then Splash and Simba are just like watching. It is about 10:46 a.m. right now. I just opened the door and I don't see Hydrox here. Everything is wet outside. This month has been so rainy. It's crazy. Maybe he's in a shelter. Normally if he hears the back door open, he will come over to it. But I guess he's just hunkered down somewhere. It's 11 a.m. I just came in here with more food for Ditto, the second half of his meal. He's still getting a lot of food because he's still eating a lot of food and he could still put on some weight. So he was sitting on the shelf by the window when I walked in. Oh, you're going to headbutt the bowl? Okay, you want it? I'll stop talking and I'll give it to you. Eat your food, okay? So he has no problem sitting by the windows when the windows are shut. But if I open the windows, then he wants to hide under the day sofa. Okay, eat your food, Ditto. That's your breakfast, okay? Okay? I got meetings all day, virtual meetings all day, okay? Okay, so you're gonna be just hanging out. I see you got your favorite mouse video on. You want me to change it to a different video? You want to watch some chipmunks instead? Or some birds? Okay, I'll put some birds on. It is 7:17 p.m. and I opened the door to the recovery room to see where Ditto was, and he was hanging out on the shelf by the window. And then, oh, how you doing, Simba? And then he came. Oh, Simba's hissing. Simba's growling. Now he's hissing. Now he's growling. Ditto's backing away. You're okay, Ditto. So this is the first time Ditto has come near the gates. So it's pretty much to be expected that the cats would like hiss at each other and growl at each other. That's what they did with Boo. This is pretty normal. But it's big progress for Ditto to come so close to the gate, because usually he's just hiding under the day sofa. And he spent a good portion of the afternoon sitting on the shelf by the windows. How you doing, Ditto? So that's good progress for Ditto also, because he's just been hanging out under the day sofa. But it is just about time for dinner, so he's probably hungry. He didn't have a snack today because he ate breakfast kind of late. That's Ditto. Okay. That's Ditto. Simba, that's Ditto, okay? Say hello to Ditto. You recognize him. He used to be outside. Remember when you saw him by the back door? Remember when you talked to him by the back door when Ditto had a bad leg? Remember when he hurt his leg and he was laying by the back door and you were talking to him through the back door? That's him. It's the same person. It's the same person, Simba. Do you remember him from outside? He used to be outside all the time. Okay, so how you doing, Sims? Simba's growling. Ditto's looking like, what's going on? Maybe Ditto wants to be friends with you, Simba. Simba, maybe he wants to be friends with you. Look at Ditto. He's like, what is going on there? Look at this, he's coming toward the gate. I know it's hard to see through the gate. This is big for Ditto. Look, he's sitting down. So Ditto's sitting down. There's a Ditto loaf there. And there's a Simba loaf here. Simba's wagging his tail like crazy. Ditto's just looking at him. Simba's looking at him. So I am just about to clean the litter boxes. Hello, Ditto. So Ditto walked over to like the tray. He's looking at it. So he's obviously hungry. He wants some dinner. So I'm gonna go do the litter boxes and then I'll give Ditto some food. Then I'll give the other cat some food. It is 7:30 p.m. and here's Ditto. He's hanging out under the day sofa. And he has been grooming himself again. There's a whole bunch of hair on top of the day sofa, a whole bunch of hair on the shelf by the windows. I even found a whole bunch of hair in the litter box. So I just scooped out the litter boxes and I opened the window. The screen is still down, but the window's wide open and Hydrox is outside. I just want to see what Ditto will do. Like, does he have interest in going out the window or does he just want to hang out here under the day sofa? I just came outside and Ditto jumped on the shelf by the window. Then when he saw me, he jumped down. I just gave Ditto a plate of food on his tray. Eat your food, Ditto. You can eat it. Looks like he's been grooming himself and cleaning his paws. His paws are much cleaner than they were before. There you go. Pets for Ditto. Pets for Ditto. Just about to run out of battery in this camera. Yeah, his back paws are much cleaner also. Okay, he's eating his dinner. I gave Hydrox dinner. Hydrox has not started to eat yet. Sometimes he likes to wait a while. And the other cats are looking for some food. I'll give them some dinner also. Ditto, would you like some more food? I'll give you some more. There's your food, Ditto. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, you're going to eat it. You can eat it. You can eat it, okay? And tell Hydrox to eat his food because it's starting to rain like a little bit. Eat your food, Ditto. You eat it. You're welcome. You're welcome. You thanked me, good. You thanked me, good, so you eat now. You eat now. It's 8:30 p.m. and there's Ditto. He's hanging out by the open window. Hydrox is out here eating. It is 9:40 p.m. and I just brought Ditto a snack. It is some fresh salmon that I baked today, and I shredded it up for him. I hope you like it, Ditto. That's wild. That's wild Alaskan salmon. It's not farm raised. That's very good stuff. So I was looking at the security camera footage before, and guess who's trying to get out the window at 9 p.m.? Yeah, Ditto. So I still have the window open, the screen is down, and it looked like Ditto was trying to get out of the screen. He was definitely pulling at it and trying to get through it. The shelves are not out, but the ladder is there. So if he wanted to, like if he got through the window, he could just go down the ladder. It's not like a regular ladder, it's like a step ladder, so those steps are pretty wide and he can easily walk down that ladder. So it definitely makes me think he wants to go outside. Maybe as he's getting more comfortable with the window being open again. And of course at night he likes to go around catting. But I am going to shut the window. The other window's open a little bit so he'll get some fresh air. And we're going to call it a night soon. He's enjoying his salmon. That's good. It's good for him. I put some herbs in it also, some healing herbs. Also, I just walked from the door to the window and from the window to the door, and he did not run and hide under the day sofa, so that's good. I also should mention that I put a few drops of Rescue Remedy in his dinner, because Rescue Remedy can be very calming for cats. So I'm wondering if that had anything to do with it. Who knows? I mean, we'll find out more tomorrow. We'll see how he's acting tomorrow. Hey, Ditto. I just gave him more canned food. You know, if he's in the mood to eat, let him eat. The weather is supposed to be pretty bad tomorrow, so usually when him and Hydrox were outside, they would always eat a ton of food before bad weather, so maybe he still has that. Maybe he won't like it. I mean, this is a can. It's also pretty cold. It was in the fridge. Oh, he's rubbing up against me. Which reminds me I have to get something out of the closet. Okay, Ditto. Eat your food. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.